1.
Welcome to the Marne Report.
Well, hey, Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield, Molly here with your latest edition of the Marne Report. And today I am here with my friend, Mr. Beau Bradley from DPTMS. Beau, tell me what that stands for.
Hi, Molly. Director of Plans, Training, Mobilization, and Security, DPTMS in the house today.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on the show with me.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
So, listen, we've got something big coming up next week. We have an installation exercise.
Correct.
Tell me about it. What can we expect?
The garrison commander, in some regards, serves as a community mayor. So part of his responsibilities is the protection of the installation. So we have a requirement twice a year to have exercises. Next week is our integrated protection exercise, and we're going to be activating what is called the barrier plan. We're going to be protecting certain locations on both Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield.
You obviously know what's going on, but it's kind of a surprise to everybody else on the installation because we want it to feel real world to those folks who will be responding to this scenario that is going to be happening. But what exactly does it mean for everyone else who's not responding? Just people that are going about their normal lives at home or working on Fort Stewart or Hunter Army Airfield?
That's a good question. So DES, our law enforcement professionals, they operate something that's called the big voice. So if you're out and about next week and you hear exercise, and you start seeing a lot of vehicles move around, that's part of the exercise play. So when our spouses and our soldiers see all this or hear this, this is part of the exercise play, and we just want our community to know that our professionals are here at work protecting the installation.
Cool. Yeah, of course. Because, practice makes perfect.
Right.
God forbid anything horrible ever happen on our installation, but we want to make sure that we're prepared to respond to some of these events if they do ever happen. So without giving too much away, what can we expect?
Okay, the exercise has already started in some regards with messaging. So we are currently shaping the threat. So next week, probably on Tuesday, something's going to happen, and it's going to trigger the garrison commander to make a decision. And that decision is going to be to place these barriers. So for our community's awareness, we want to let you know that Gate 3 here on Fort Stewart is going to be exercised. So there could be some traffic delays. So we just ask you to leave a little bit early, plan for some delays, but no services are going to be canceled. And then up at Hunter Army Airfield, during the same time frame, Wilson Gate is going to be exercised. So it's going to be exercised in a different manner, but it could also have some traffic delays. We don't want people to be upset. We want them to be aware. And if you have an appointment, just leave about 15 minutes early and just follow the directions of our law enforcement professionals on both installations.
Cool. Great. Yeah, that's really helpful information because, there are going to be some people that may be taken by surprise on Tuesday, right?
Wink,
maybe.
wink.
Yeah, wink on Tuesday. So, yeah, just y'all make sure that everybody's going to have to be a little bit patient, but just know that in the long run, this is really for the betterment of the entire installation, Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield, that we practice things like this.
An important thing for our community to realize is we have not done an exercise like this since 2019. And then it was only here on Fort Stewart. So we are going to exercise this plan on both Fort Stewart and Hunter. So it's a win for both installations.
Yeah. So tell me, you say that we do these 2 times a year. Can you tell me about some of the ones that we've done in the past?
Well, I'm sure that our community hears the term Stewart Guardian a lot. So Stewart Guardian is usually called the full-scale exercise. Well, throughout the course of the year, we have other types of exercises, and this one is the integrated protection exercise, which we can exercise all the pillars of protection or just one. So with coming out of Thanksgiving and going into the Christmas holidays, we decided just to exercise the barrier plan instead of all of the pillars of protection.
Sure. And do we get graded? I mean, is anybody watching us do this to see if we're doing it right?
We do. We have evaluators from Liberty County, Chatham County, and Georgia Emergency Management Association coming in. But this is all training leading up to next December, when Fort Stewart and Hunter will be a part of the externally evaluated exercise, and we will be graded by MCOM headquarters evaluators. It's going to be a big deal next year.
Yeah, so all of these things are big deals, and like I said before, practice really does make perfect. So this is really cool that you and your team do this for the installation, just to make sure that we're all safe.
Yeah,
you know?
I got to give a shout out to our phenomenal AT section. Without the subject matter expert of Jeff Foster and Kat Munoz, I was struggling, but they helped me get through it, and here we are. We're getting ready to exercise it next week.
That's really cool. Well, is there anything else that you would like to add?
Hey, just like hurricane season, everybody live your life, have a little bit of fun. We're going into the holidays, but if you're out and about on Tuesday, maybe, wink, wink, just follow the directions of our law enforcement professionals, and hope everybody have a happy holiday season.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show with me today, Beau. And y'all heard it here first. Make sure that you are just leaving your house a little bit early on Tuesday. Wink, wink. All right, everybody. We will talk at you again next time.
It's that time of year again, the season of giving. But are you stressed about finding the time to holiday shop? Never fear. The Fort Stewart-Hunter Army Airfield Exchange has you covered. Remember, DoD civilians can now shop at the Exchange. Why not take your lunch break to browse the many holiday gifts they have to find that special something for your special people? No time to go in person? The digital Garrison app is there for you 24/7. DoD civilians can now shop AAFES online via the app. With so many choices available to you, you're bound to find the right gifts for everyone's wish lists. Happy holidays!